I'm here with my 2004 Infiniti G35 Sedan, and in this video I'm going to be covering why this is a great car for those of you who are on a budget but also want something luxurious and that looks good. And we can see from the outside on this one, it's clean. It's a very clean car. I recently picked this one up and I got it for very cheap. I got it for under $1,000. And it runs, drives, and shifts perfectly. Just a little bit of fade on the rear bumper, no big deal, but you can see the body is straight on it. It's got current tags, current smog. Very nice car, very clean. I love the lights in the back, especially at night, they look really good. Wheels and tires are clean. I actually haven't even cleaned this car yet since I've purchased it. But you can see just from the outside how nice this car looks. A couple little dings here and there. No big deal though. Nothing that can't be touched up. Not gonna worry about it though. As you can see, the car is just very nice and clean. So why don't we pop on inside and take a look. Just popping in on the inside. Got nice wood grain trim. Obviously some ripped seats, but actually very nice leather. Got the Infiniti symbol embroidered in the back of the seat. It's got perforated leather, which is very nice. You have memory settings. You also have lumbar support. And then on this side of the seat, you actually have controls for forward and backwards. Same with the passenger seat over here as well. Then you also have the Infiniti embroidered on the back there, which is a very nice kind of luxurious style to it. Also down here we have some heated seats on both sides. I have my tape in so I can play music off my phone. Your standard AC, heater, music. It's nice because it's kind of like a higher end touch to it, just with that type clock on it. Got the Infiniti sign on the steering wheel there. Very comfortable hand grips too on the steering wheel. And this does telescope up and down for the steering wheel, so you can adjust it to your size. Have controls for the trunk, traction control. I went with some all-weather floor mats, and you can just see how nice it is. Got the wood grain around there. Also have a sunroof, moonroof that works great. Kind of hard to see, but we also have garage door controls here. Then we have a place for sunglasses up here, vanity lights. Kind of block out the sun a little bit. And then this one really strange thing, they have a card holder up here. I've actually never seen that in any car, so it's kind of a strange feature, but kind of cool at the same time. You have adequate center console space here with this little holder. You have a power outlet there for charging. You also have cigarette lighter / charging port there, as well as one here for the passenger with this little storage compartment. You also have another storage compartment right here for some extra space. You have and your glove box right here has decent space. You also have another little storage spot here, and then you have a storage spot on that side, as well as the driver's side with the controls there. It's also really nice in the back because it has this nice big armrest for whoever's in the back with 2 cup holders. And then also, which is kind of cool, is that this opens up. You can pull that down and it goes through and through into the trunk. So in the trunk, you can see it's got a nice mat with it that says G35 on it. This trunk actually has really good space in it, which I can store a lot of stuff in here. And it actually has a through and through over there to the interior through the armrest for the rear passengers. It's also got a cargo net here, which is nice. And I do have some parts in here, again, for the repairs that I was doing. I'm still doing a couple things to this vehicle. So it's got down here, just open this up real quick. All right. And then underneath, got this in the way, we have our spare tire, full-size spare tire, so it's not one of those janky ones, which is really nice. It comes with the G35. So under the hood, we got this V6 3.5 liter engine, makes good power, super smooth. It's just really nice car, pretty torquey as well. So I do have the cover off here because it was burning some oil. So with these cars, this car's got 224,000 miles now, and one of the main things is going to be the valve cover gaskets on both sides, because it's a V engine, so it's got 2 valve cover gaskets. Those usually wear out, and on this job, on this car specifically, it's probably about a 5-6 hour job to get those head gaskets replaced, or excuse me, valve cover gaskets replaced. So I'm gonna do that. I did change out the alternator, and I had the battery cover off. I was just testing the battery to see if it was the battery's issue or the alternator. So that's pretty much all I've done. Other than that, also an oil change, new air filter. So it's been pretty straightforward, super reliable car. So I'm just getting out onto the roadway now, and I want to say the first thing you're going to notice is just how comfortable the seating is in the car. And when you get up to speed, say around 50-60 miles an hour, the car is super smooth. I love the suspension on this vehicle, and they did it right with this car. Also, the grips on the steering wheel are very nice. They hold your hand right in place, so it's a very comfortable feel when you're turning the wheel and when you're just going down the road. One of the other things you're going to notice about this car as well when you're driving down the road is just how quiet the motor is, how smooth it is, and also just how butter smooth the transmission shifts. It's amazing. The two together is a great combination. And for the power, there's no shortage here. To conclude this video, the fact that you can buy a car like this for $2,000 or less that has great power, great reliability, it looks really good, it has great ratings in terms of reliability, the engine and transmission are super smooth, the interior, the luxury amenities that you get with the heated seats, all the controls for the seats, and just the nice leather with the embroidering of the Infiniti symbol and label on the back of the seats, and just overall a lot of trunk space through and through. Just everything about this car is just, it's a great vehicle for the price you can get them for. So if you find one of these out there and you're kind of in the market for something cheap, but you want that luxury to it and the smoothness and the power, this car would be it. I'm telling you, I put about 1,000 miles on this car, and it's been nothing but a dream to drive. So that is going to be it for this video. If you haven't done so already, make sure to like and subscribe to my channel. If you're new, keep watching. I will bring some more videos forward for you. Thanks again.